Have you ever wondered why some people seem to step into a room and command not just attention, but respect, admiration, and an almost magnetic pull that seems to guide opportunities right to them? What if I told you that for Capricorn in 2026, the secret to unlocking your greatest potential might not just lie in careful planning, relentless effort, or sheer willpower, but in the subtle, profound power of the colors that surround you? Not flashy, not loud, not temporary trends, but the very hues that whisper to your soul, energize your spirit, and align with the deepest currents of your ambitions. Imagine walking into your office, your home, even a quiet morning coffee, and feeling a surge of calm focus, clarity, and confidence just from the energy of the colors enveloping you. That is not imagination. That is the subtle science of life and energy, ready to be harnessed by you this year. Capricorn, born between December 22nd and January 19th, has always carried the quiet strength of the mountain. Disciplined, resilient, practical, and deeply connected to the rhythm of time through your ruling planet Saturn. You are the Zodiac sign that builds legacies. But legacy, true legacy, is not just built on endurance and strategy. It is enhanced when you consciously curate the world around you to echo your inner power. Colors are not decoration. They are allies, subtle yet potent forces that communicate directly with your subconscious, your intentions, and your destiny. In 2026, the story for Capricorn is one of refinement and subtle influence. The world is moving faster than ever, full of noise and distraction, yet your path is defined by precision, timing, and the quiet accumulation of strength. This is the year where the right shade can help you step into situations with clarity and magnetism, giving you an invisible edge. Every tone carries a frequency, a vibration that resonates with a part of your mind and spirit, and when chosen wisely, it can harmonize with your core, attract prosperity, and guide your decisions with almost instinctive accuracy. Think about black. Not just any black, but a black that has depth, that seems to absorb chaos and return it as clarity, a black that whispers power rather than shouting it. For Capricorn, black has always been more than a color. It is a statement of authority, resilience, and inner strength. Throughout history, black has signified the gravitas of a leader, the unshakable presence of someone grounded in purpose. In 2026, black becomes your armor against the distraction and overstimulation that the modern world throws at you. It is the color of decisive action, of clarity when the choices are many, and of focus when the stakes are high. A black jacket, a black notebook, even subtle accents in your home act like anchors, tethering your mind to a calm, strategic center. Yet, while black grounds you, in 2026 there is also room for a color that expands your emotional intelligence, that deepens your capacity for insight, intuition, and understanding. This is where deep teal enters your world. A rich, almost mysterious teal, somewhere between blue and green, holds the ability to balance intellect with feeling. It invites reflection, encourages mindfulness, and opens the channels of perception that allow you to read situations, people, and opportunities with greater subtlety. Think of teal as the color that lets you see through the noise and focus on what truly matters, that gives your decisions a touch of inspired foresight. But teal is not just for contemplation. It can be woven into your life in simple, practical ways. A scarf draped over your shoulder, a notebook on your desk, even a lamp or vase can serve as a conduit of calm energy, reinforcing your clarity and resilience. When paired with black, it creates a subtle rhythm between grounding and insight, a balance that will define your presence in 2026. The year asks you to be both unyielding and perceptive, both rooted and expansive, and teal helps you navigate that tension gracefully. Next, let us consider silver. Not shiny or attention-grabbing, but a soft, luminous silver that catches light without overwhelming, a color that embodies quiet sophistication and the gentle power of reflection. Silver is the tone of creativity tempered with wisdom, of elegance that informs action without vanity. In Japanese philosophy, the art of kintsugi repairs broken pottery with gold or silver, honoring the history of imperfection and transforming it into strength. Silver reminds you, Capricorn, that the challenges you've faced, the obstacles you've overcome, are not marks of failure, but badges of resilience. They are the foundation upon which your brilliance is built. In 2026, incorporating silver into your life can enhance both your professional and personal growth. A silver pen, a laptop casing, subtle decor accents at home. These are not just aesthetic choices, but energy choices. They subtly remind your subconscious that you are capable of transformation, of innovation, of turning difficulties into stepping stones. Silver encourages you to maintain elegance under pressure and to cultivate creativity within structure, a principle perfectly aligned with Saturn's influence in your chart. Then, there is navy blue, a color that has always carried gravitas, but with a depth of serenity that is particularly important this year. Navy is the shade of the evening sky, of reflective water, of composed strategy. It is a color that instills calm, mental clarity, and the confidence to make decisions without being swayed by external chaos. For a Capricorn, whose nature leans toward the analytical and practical, navy is the companion that reminds you that patience is a form of power. The great leaders of history understood this intuitively. Winston Churchill often appeared in navy suits, projecting authority without aggression, calm resolve in moments of crisis. Kate Middleton, elegant and composed, demonstrates how navy communicates sophistication and reliability in the modern world. For you, in 2026, navy can be integrated into your wardrobe, your workspace, even small daily objects, as a subtle yet persistent reminder that your best work comes from focus, patience, and measured action. As we explore these hues, it becomes clear that 2026 is not about flashy or overstimulating colors. The reds, the bright oranges, the vivid yellows, even the hot pinks and light purples that call for attention are distractions for your steady, measured nature. These colors can introduce chaos, emotional turbulence, or impulsive energy, which may conflict with your long-term goals. Instead, the palette of black, deep teal, silver, and navy provides a rhythm and harmony that supports your ambitions without overwhelming your temperament. The application of these colors extends beyond wardrobe or decor. It is about creating environments and routines that reinforce your internal rhythm. Imagine beginning your morning surrounded by these colors, whether it's a dark teal coffee mug, a navy blue journal on your desk, a silver-framed mirror reflecting calm light, or a black chair that anchors you during work. Each visual cue serves as a gentle signal to your subconscious, reminding you of your purpose, reinforcing your focus, and encouraging a steady, confident stride through the day. And yet, while structure and stability are essential, 2026 asks you to explore a subtle layer of luminosity, a hint of brilliance that sparks inspiration without disturbing your grounded nature. This is where gentle metallic accents, golden or bronze details, come into play. They are not for vanity, but for clarity, creativity, and magnetism. They can transform ordinary spaces or objects into energetic catalysts, inviting new ideas, subtle opportunities, and a sense of possibility into your routine. Throughout history, the connection between color and influence has been quietly profound. Think of Steve Jobs and Apple's iconic silver finishes, embodying elegance and innovation. Or Michelle Obama, whose thoughtful wardrobe choices frequently incorporated black and neutral tones, exuding strength and quiet leadership. These are not coincidences. Colors shape perception, mood, and even the trajectory of influence. For you, Capricorn in 2026, each carefully chosen hue is an invitation to step fully into your power while maintaining equilibrium. As the year unfolds, consider the narrative that these colors can create for your life. Black provides protection, grounding, and inner authority. Teal expands insight, intuition, and emotional intelligence. Silver transforms past challenges into sources of creativity and resilience. Navy reinforces focus, patience, and calm confidence. Together, they form a symphony of energy that mirrors your journey, amplifies your intentions, and guides you toward prosperity without forcing it. And let's not underestimate the beauty of subtlety. The world often celebrates the loud, the flamboyant, and the immediate. But your strength as a Capricorn lies in the quiet accumulation of influence, the steady advancement toward meaningful goals, the patient cultivation of relationships and achievements that last. Colors are tools in this process, not gimmicks. They are daily reminders that you are aligned with a frequency of abundance, clarity, and control. In practical terms, applying this palette can be surprisingly simple. A black blazer over a teal blouse, paired with a silver accessory, is more than a fashionable choice. It is an energetic declaration. A home office with navy walls, black furnishings, and subtle silver accents becomes a sanctuary of focus and clarity. Even small touches, a silver pen on your desk, a teal mug by your morning coffee, a black notebook open to your plans, send signals to your mind, aligning intention and environment. Throughout 2026, pay attention to moments when your energy feels off balance. Ask yourself, which colors am I surrounded by? Which hues dominate my immediate world? Adjusting these seemingly small elements can restore focus, calm, and a sense of control, keeping you steady amid chaos. And as opportunities appear, professional, personal, financial, these colors act as quiet allies, supporting confident, aligned decision-making. In the grand scheme, colors are not just aesthetic choices. They are a language that the universe understands, a medium through which your inner intentions communicate outward. For Capricorn, whose path is defined by discipline, structure, and thoughtful action, aligning with the right hues can magnify every effort. 2026 invites you to see color not as decoration but as strategy, not as a trend but as a tool, not as beauty alone but as energy. So step into the year with intention. Embrace black for power, teal for insight, silver for creativity, and navy for calm resolve. Let each shade act as a guide, a shield, and a companion. Watch how the subtle alignment of your surroundings, your wardrobe, and your personal objects creates a ripple that influences your mindset, interactions, and opportunities. Watch how, without force or rush, doors begin to open, ideas flow, and your presence resonates with a clarity and strength that feels almost magnetic. The journey of 2026 for Capricorn is about harmonizing action with awareness, ambition with reflection, discipline with inspired creativity. Colors are your secret allies in this journey, quietly shaping the rhythm of your days, the tone of your decisions, and the energy you radiate. They remind you that power need not be loud, that focus need not be rigid, that ambition can coexist with peace, and that prosperity is most potent when it is steady, intentional, and aligned. And as the year progresses, take note of what resonates. Notice which shades amplify your sense of confidence, which hues spark clarity, which tones nurture your patience and resolve. Let this awareness guide small, deliberate choices in wardrobe, in home decor, in daily rituals. The more consciously you engage with this palette, the more it becomes not just a set of colors, but an active partner in creating the life you envision. By the end of 2026, the story you have written with color will not simply be about aesthetics. It will be about influence, presence, and alignment. It will be about feeling steady in the face of challenge, inspired in the midst of routine, and confident in moments that demand decision. Black, teal, silver, navy, they are not just colors. They are the energy of your intention made visible, the vibrational signature of your purpose, the silent force that carries you toward success with grace, resilience, and subtle magnetism. As the months unfold, 2026 offers moments where subtle shifts in your environment, attire, and even small personal items can ripple into profound changes. Imagine a late afternoon where the weight of tasks threatens to cloud your focus. Your desk, adorned with navy accents and a silver lamp, your notebook open with black and teal highlights, suddenly feels like more than furniture and stationery. It feels like an extension of your mind, a mirror of your discipline, and a shield for your purpose. The colors act almost like silent mentors, urging patience, providing clarity, and reminding you that strength does not always announce itself loudly, but flows steadily from a grounded center. Consider, for instance, how color can influence perception in critical moments. A business meeting, a negotiation, or even a subtle social interaction can shift dramatically depending on the aura you project. When you wear black, you communicate authority and confidence. When teal accents touch your ensemble, they signal thoughtfulness and insight. Silver whispers sophistication, adaptability, and readiness, and navy silently conveys reliability and strategic composure. The subtle orchestration of these colors doesn't just impact how others see you. It shapes how you perceive yourself, reinforcing inner alignment and boosting decision-making precision. Now, pause for a moment and visualize your living space. A home where walls and furniture carry a palette of deep, grounding shades interspersed with reflective silvers and energetic teals. A space where black cushions anchor your meditation corner, a navy rug stretches beneath your feet, silver-framed mirrors capture and bounce light gently, and teal vases or ornaments quietly draw the eye. In such a setting, your daily routines become rituals of empowerment, every glance reinforcing patience, every step reinforcing focus. The chaos of the outside world, the relentless pace of modern life, all are absorbed and softened by these thoughtfully curated energies. Yet, 2026 is not solely about creating static sanctuaries. The year calls for movement, action, and expansion. The colors you wear or surround yourself with can guide these dynamics, subtly encouraging you to act when opportunities arise and pause when reflection is needed. Black grounds you for calculated action, teal opens intuition for strategic choices, silver sparks creativity to navigate new paths, and navy maintains calm when unexpected challenges appear. Each color interacts with the next, creating a rhythm, a pulse, within your life that is both stabilizing and motivating. And in this rhythm lies a hidden advantage. While many around you may be swept away by distractions, impulsivity, or fleeting trends, your color-aligned energy acts like a magnet for clarity and opportunity. Doors may open quietly, conversations may take unexpected turns in your favor, and decisions that once felt overwhelming now unfold with effortless precision. It is not luck, Capricorn. It is the careful alignment of your environment, your focus, and your energy with the universe. 2026 rewards those who recognize that subtlety and strategy can be more powerful than force and flashiness. The year also offers lessons about restraint. There will be moments when red-hot impatience, glaring conflicts, or intense pressures attempt to sway your course. You may be tempted by flashy ideas, tempting shortcuts, or sudden bursts of energy that promise immediate results. But the palette you have embraced, black, teal, silver, navy, serves as a constant reminder that your strength is measured not by reaction, but by composure, not by speed, but by precision, not by attention-seeking, but by consistency. This is the secret of sustainable success, and it is particularly potent for Capricorn in 2026. Visualize a scenario where an important project hits a critical moment. A choice must be made, and the stakes feel high. The calming depth of navy stabilizes your emotions. The grounding weight of black keeps you rooted in logic. Teal whispers subtle insights you might otherwise overlook, and silver sparks innovative solutions. What might have felt like stress or uncertainty transforms into a moment of clarity, and action flows naturally, almost instinctively. That is the subtle, profound power of color as an ally. It is not magic, yet its effect can feel magical, almost imperceptibly shaping outcomes in your favor. Equally important is the social dimension of this energy. 2026 will present opportunities for collaboration, mentorship, and influence. When you present yourself through a color palette aligned with your Capricorn energy, people respond not just to what you say, but to the tone, intention, and presence you radiate. Black conveys trustworthiness and authority. Teal encourages empathy and approachability. Silver signals innovation and elegance. Navy exudes calm reliability. Together, they weave a tapestry of subtle influence, positioning you as a figure of quiet respect, capable guidance, and magnetic presence. The journey of 2026 also highlights the transformative aspect of adversity. Challenges will arise, unexpected delays, shifting circumstances, or moments that test your patience. Yet each time, your chosen colors act as invisible support. Black shields against discouragement, teal offers perspective, silver inspires creative problem-solving, and navy maintains resilience. You begin to understand that strength is not just enduring but transforming, that energy is not simply applied but harmonized, and that success is not merely reached but cultivated. There is also a personal dimension to this journey. Your emotions, desires, and internal landscape are subtly influenced by color. Wearing, interacting with, or simply noticing these empowering shades can reduce anxiety, enhance focus, and nurture a sense of calm confidence. They help anchor you in the present moment, allowing you to act from intention rather than reaction. They create a bridge between who you are now and who you are becoming, a continuous feedback loop of growth and empowerment. As 2026 progresses, you may notice shifts in your creative output, problem-solving, and emotional intelligence. You may attract collaborations, opportunities, and recognition that previously felt elusive. These changes are rarely dramatic. Instead, they unfold with the quiet momentum that defines Capricorn's true power. Each day, subtle choices, what you wear, how you arrange your space, which objects you surround yourself with, accumulate, building a foundation for the more visible successes to come. The color palette you've embraced acts like a compass, orienting every decision, every action, and every interaction toward alignment, clarity, and purpose. And it is important to remember that your choices are not rigid prescriptions. The magic of 2026 lies in experimentation, in noticing what resonates, in allowing your intuition to guide the application of these hues. Perhaps a deep teal scarf energizes you in the morning. Perhaps a silver notebook sparks a creative breakthrough in the afternoon. Perhaps black furniture anchors your focus for an important task. These are not coincidences. They are signals from your environment, mirroring the alignment of your inner energy and the external world. Even the smallest details carry significance. The mug you drink from, the pen you write with, the subtle accents on your walls. These elements, chosen thoughtfully, become more than functional objects. They are energetic touchstones, reminders of your intention and focus. In the modern world, where overstimulation and distraction are constant, these gentle anchors are critical. They allow you to navigate complexity without losing your center, to respond to challenges without reacting impulsively, to move through your year with confidence and clarity. 2026, for Capricorn, is a year where mastery is demonstrated not by force, but by alignment. The alignment of thought, action, and environment. The alignment of ambition, patience, and creativity. The alignment of internal energy with external influence. Colors are your allies in this mastery. They are silent, invisible, yet profoundly effective. They do not coerce, but they guide. They do not demand, but they reinforce. They do not distract, but they focus. So as you move through the year, let black remind you of your resilience and authority. Let deep teal open doors to subtle insight and creativity. Let silver inspire reflection, elegance, and innovation. Let navy instill calm, focus, and measured strength. Together, these shades form a language, a communication between your inner self and the world around you, a silent partnership with the energies of the universe, guiding your steps, decisions, and interactions. And as 2026 draws to a close, the impact of these choices will be clear. You will have navigated complexity with grace, transformed challenges into opportunities, and built a presence that commands quiet respect. Your progress will not be fleeting or superficial. It will be steady, profound, and enduring. Colors will have acted as more than aesthetic choices. They will have been active participants in your growth, reflection, and achievement. Remember, Capricorn, that true power is subtle, consistency is transformative, and intention is magnetic. In 2026, the palette you choose becomes a tool of mastery, a silent partner in every decision, a quiet guide through every challenge, and a celebratory echo of every success. Harness these shades with awareness, integrate them with purpose, and allow them to remind you daily of your inner strength, your creative potential, and your capacity to align with the currents of opportunity, clarity, and abundance. Let this year be a testament to the quiet force that is Capricorn. Let it be proof that precision, patience, and purpose, when coupled with thoughtful alignment, can create outcomes far greater than effort alone. And above all, let color be your companion, your guide, your subtle yet powerful ally in every moment of 2026. With black, teal, silver, and navy by your side, there is no obstacle insurmountable, no challenge unconquerable, and no ambition beyond your reach. Step into 2026, Capricorn, and let the year unfold not as a series of struggles to endure, but as a journey of energy harmonized, decisions empowered, and potential fully realized. Your colors are your compass, your choices are your path, and your spirit is ready to rise.